I feel like I should look at my YouTube. Hi, everyone. We're live, and I'm here with my girlfriends. So we're just going to make sure that you give permission to StreamYard so we can see your comments in the chat. Wait, I'm like, show my little instructions. Let's do this. I'm going to try and make that bigger for you. Oh, that didn't work.
Hello,
All right.
hello.
Wait, hold on one second. I'm trying to show those. They're not showing. All right, so I'm going to read the instructions to you. So we want you to give permission to StreamYard so we can see your comments. All right, so this is our Wednesday Beauty Mingle, and normally I type that. Oh, I see we've got Jamila, and I can see someone else. Oh, Alice Brewster. Hi. So make sure you give permission so you can type in the comments. All you have to do it is the one time. So if you did that last week, then we can see your comments. And I think there's a lot of us on, so that's why it won't let me show you my little instructions. So we're going to skip that. And I'm going to do a little around the world with the directors here, and we're going to introduce everybody that's on tonight. So we will start with Amber. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Amber.
Hey everybody, I'm Amber Taylor. I am coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, and just super excited to be here and hear from our special guest Karen tonight. Looking forward to it. I've been in Mary Kay for August will be 18 years, and last month was 17 years as a director.
Wonderful. And then we'll go to Gina next.
Hello. Welcome to our Beauty Mingle. Welcome back. I hope that you have your beverage ready to go. Of course, that's optional, but we do celebrate our Beauty Mingle every Wednesday night. So excited to have a very special guest presenter, Karen Lorenzo. I've heard so much about her. I pulled out all my stuff because I want all those flawless finished tips. So you guys, let's put lots of love in the chat. Put your comments in the chat. We're going to have prizes. We're going to have special deals for you at the end and steals. Most of all, have fun.
Great. And then Marcia, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hello, everybody. This is the amazing Marcia Amaral coming to you from San Leandro, California. And I've been building my business, oh my goodness, 30 years last month. Oh, wow. Where'd the time go? So I'm really excited about all these tips and tricks from Karen as well. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, and then my name is Alice. As you know, you're on my YouTube channel, and I am here to introduce our guest speaker tonight, but just a little bit about me. If you didn't know, I joined Mary Kay almost 27 years ago, and it's been so much fun. I've been a director since 2008. And what I'd love you to do before I read our guest speaker's accolades and give you a little bit of her history is I would love for you to type in the chat if you're a guest and who your consultant is. So just hello, guest of, and the consultant's name, because we want to give her some recognition for having guests on. And then we also want to recognize the consultants on. So if you're a consultant, say, hi, consultant from wherever you're, watching YouTube from. So if it's at your home in Oakland, or if you are in another state, we want to see it. Okay. So go ahead and type in who you're a guest of, and, or if you're a consultant, where you're watching from. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest speaker. I'm super excited for you to see this tip she's going to teach you. We have some really versatile products, and it blew my mind the first time I saw this. So Karen Lorenzo is married to her hunk of a husband, Tim. She's a mother of two daughters, Ashley and Tia, grandmother of two perfect angels, Braden and Brycelyn. You're trying to tongue tired. That's like when my mom named us. We're all A's. And she would say all the names before she got to who she was actually talking to. Her previous career was a manager of independent pharmacy. She began her Mary Kay career in March of 1994 because she was looking for a career change. That's 28 years ago this month. Congratulations. That's a long time. And it just speaks to Mary Kay, because I think we all have longevity, and it's because the company is so amazing. She earned her first career car in February of 1995, 11 months after beginning her business, has continued to take either the car or cash compensation ever since. Imagine driving free since 1995. That's pretty amazing. She became a sales director in July of 1995, 13 months after beginning her Mary Kay business, and has been a star consultant every quarter of her career. That's 112 quarters. Consultants know what that is. That's a prize for every quarter. That's 112 prizes. That's a lot of stuff, whether it be trips or decorations, things around your house. We get lots of amazing handbags and jewelry and sunglasses and designer items, just 112 things. It's just so much, so abundant. She's been a gold medal winner 2 times, member of the 2020 Club and Directors Fabulous 50s Club, and recognized as the company-wide Miss Go Give for December 2000. And that's the highest honor in Mary Kay. And she is so Go Give. She immediately said yes when I asked her to be a guest speaker on this event. And so I really, really, really appreciate you taking the time to be here and share with all these consultants and guests. She has been a sales director, quarter personal sales 25 times, earning 25 diamond rings. Wow, right? If anyone knows how to sell, she knows how to sell, because 25 diamond rings. I want to just introduce Karen Lorenzo and let her take it away, because she's got some amazing tips for you guys. Okay,
oh
so I'm
my
going
goodness.
to move this.
It's always so humbling to sit back and listen to that and think, wait, but it has been 28 years. And so I've had a whole lot of fun with this. When I started this business, I had absolutely no desire to do this. A friend of mine introduced it to me and I was not interested. In fact, I thought that Mary Kay was all about little old ladies, poofy blue hair, pink Cadillacs, and all they did was peddle lipstick every day. And I was not interested in being anything connected to that until I saw what she had and what she was doing and how she was involved with the community and being able to bless other people. And it changed my mind. So after hearing about the career opportunity a couple of different times from her, I finally said yes. Of course, I was scared to death. Didn't think it was going to be something I was going to be interested or be able to do. In fact, I told her, all right, I'm going to give this 1 year. I'm going to try it for 1 year. And if I'm not successful in this in a year, I'll do anything and everything you tell me to do. But if I'm not successful in a year, I'm out of here. Well, as Alice said, in 1 year, I became a sales director. Shortly after 1 year, I became a sales director. And I have not turned back and looked back since. I love it. And it's been such a fun career. And obviously, my children were small when I started. 28 years later, they are now, adults with their own kids. That's why I do have grandkids. But I did have my children when I was 10, in case you're trying to do the math to figure out how old I am. Kidding, but yeah. All right, it's the Mary Kay. I will just say that. Well, I am so excited because I'm going to get to show you how to use some of my very favorite products. And I'm going to be a little bit brave today because I'm actually going to take off part of my makeup so I can show you exactly how to do this. It doesn't work really well if you do it over the top of your makeup. So I'm just going to very quickly with a wet washcloth, I'm actually just going to wipe off. I'm not going to go through all the cleansing steps because you all know how to do that. And if you don't, you should be talking with your consultant so she can tell you exactly what you need. But I'm just going to wipe off my makeup on my cheekbone just so I can show you how to do this. Obviously, if you were doing this at home, you would do it on your whole face. But I'm going to tell you about the products that I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to show you how to do this. So let's see. The first product I'm going to start with is the foundation primer. And this product is a must-have. If you don't have foundation primer in your bathroom in your makeup bag, you need the foundation primer. This foundation primer is incredible. It has an SPF of 15, so there's its first incredible benefit. It also has, its main ingredient is silica. So the silica is an actual natural mineral that is found in the ingredients, and it helps to smooth and soften the skin and fill in all those fine lines. It actually, I like to call it the putty for the face because it fills in all the excess pores. So once you've washed your face, and then you've gone through your skincare routine. Obviously, I did not go back and put all my moisturizers and my serums and my boosters and all that other fun stuff that I would put on before I put my makeup on. But I did want to take off the makeup so I could show you how it goes on and blends into the skin. Once you've done all that and all of that is dry, you're going to take just a little bit, a little tiny bit of the primer, and you're going to apply that all over your face. Today, I'm just going to do it on this one cheek that I'm going to be doing the makeup on. And I use my fingertips, but you can use a brush to apply your primer. I'm going to show you some of the other brushes that I use in just a few minutes. But as I said, this is our foundation primer. Comes in a 1 ounce tube like this with a little pointed lid. And that's the product that you'll put on before you put on any other of your makeup, foundations, CC creams, any of that type of stuff. So speaking of CC cream is the next product that I'm going to show you. And this is, some people call this their foundation. It actually is like a tinted moisturizer or a complexion correction product. And that's why we call it the CC cream. It comes in 5 shades. And it contains vitamin E to calm the skin. It has niacinamide in it to even out the and tone and brighten the skin. And it's just going to give you a sheer coverage. I wear this on the weekends. I also wear it if I go to the gym and I'm not getting, if I'm going to sweat. I might wear it on my beach days if I go to the beach. It's not enough, personally, it's not enough coverage for me because I like a little bit more coverage. But if you're one of those people that says, I don't wear makeup, I don't want to, I don't want to look like I have makeup on, this is your go-to because this one is super sheer and it just gives you just a minimal amount of coverage, but gives you enough to make your skin look even toned. And so with this product, it has a little pump on the end of it, and you're just going to take the pump, take a little bit of the product, just about that much. And I actually like to put this on my face with my fingertip or put it on the top of a brush. And then I love our foundation brush that we have. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this foundation brush. Let me get it so that it's not in the, next to my chair there. This foundation brush has a flat top to it, which is going to give you benefits of putting the product on. You can actually put the foundation right on the top of that and it won't absorb into it. It's going to stick right on the top of it. And then you're just going to take this product, and I'm going to look in my camera here, so I've got my mirror, and you're just going to, I actually brought a mirror in here. Let me grab that so it's a little bit easier for me to, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Just a thin layer of that all over your face. What I love about this brush is it gets right up into this area, goes underneath the eye area, and blends that CC cream foundation all over your face. Okay, so with that said, here's where it gets fun, ladies. If you have not purchased one of these brushes, you need this brush. This is called a blending brush. And let me just, it's got a domed kind of oval shaped top brush area. Those are densely packed bristles that worked overtime with either liquid foundation or cream foundation, and it's going to help to blur out any imperfections that you might have and create an all over full coverage. So I'm going to show you how my tip on how to use this. I'm going to use it along with our let me find my mineral powder here. Here's the mineral powder. And this mineral powder comes in, oh my goodness, I think it's 12 shades that we have this in. It's not mineral powder. Oh, I'm sorry. This is called our silky setting powder. We used to call this mineral powder. The new silky setting powder is a little bit different than our mineral powder that we had. And here's how it differs. It creates a soft focus effect to your skin once that product is put on there. So it blurs out those fine lines and wrinkles. It has shine minimizing ingredients in there, and it also has a color correction coverage. So when you put this on, it's gonna diminish that red tone to the skin. You can wear it alone for a little bit less is more vibe. It's going to give you that look of just almost like our mineral foundation used to do. Or you can use it as a setting powder. And that's what I'm going to do with this today is I'm going to use it as an actual setting powder to our foundation. So with that said, I'm also going to introduce you to our TimeWise 3D foundation. And this TimeWise 3D foundation comes in two formulas. It comes in luminous and it comes in matte. Now I'm an oily skin girl. I've had oily skin all my life. I had blemish prone skin prior to Mary Kay. So this product I am totally in love with because when I use it along with our setting powder, I get that flawless airbrushed look to my makeup, and it stays that way all day long. The other thing that it does is when I use the setting powder along with this product is it gives me that ability that if I still have to wear a mask, it doesn't rub off on the inside of my mask. I actually did this the other day. Well, it's been a few months ago now. It was before when we were still wearing masks all the time. And I wore the mask, put it on when I went to the gym. And I did a Pilates class wearing that mask because we had to wear them in the gym. I don't know if that's how it is down there where you guys are, but where I live here in Northern California, in Eureka, we had to wear a mask at the gym. Then I went to I went and did deliveries. So I was out seeing clients with my mask on. And then I did something else that was oh my goodness, I can't remember what. Anyway, I did several different things, and I had that mask on and off, the same mask on and off of my face, probably, I don't know, 15 different times. I got home, and then I went to my unit meeting, and I showed them the inside of my mask, and there was very little foundation on the inside of that mask. My foundation was still on my face. It had set that well. So this trick you're going to want to try. I'm going to tell you how to do it. So that is this foundation is I use the matte one. And the matte foundation has 12 hours of oil control. So perfect for those of us that have oily skin. And if you like the luminous foundation formula, the TimeWise 3D luminous foundation, it's going to give you 12 hours of hydration and moisturization. They both are humidity and sweat proof and what I like to call private summer proof. So for those of you that maybe have a little bit of those heated moments that happen in life where you get hot from your toes to the top of your head, then this is going to help you with that. It's going to keep your foundation still on. So here's my trick, ladies. Are you ready? You're going to take just a little bit of your foundation. A little bit goes a long way. I think I heard somebody say a lot is a dot, or a dot is a lot. That's it. Just a little tiny bit. Then you're going to take your your silky setting powder in the lid of the package, and you're just going to dot that blending brush till you've got some of the color on there. You ready? You're going to take the foundation that you've got there. You're just going to pick it up, and you're going to apply it to your face in circular motions with this blending brush until it completely blends in up under the eyes, all over your face. Of course, I'm only doing the one side because I already have makeup on the other side. And just blend it in all the way back to the hairline, over the jawline, so you get a little bit of coverage over that jawline. This feels so good. It feels so soft. It feels so smooth because you've now mixed your setting powder and your foundation. So at this point, you can go back over your foundation with more of the powder if you want to set it a little bit more. You can go over it with our translucent powder if you want to have that little bit of a sheen or a shine to it. You can go ahead and put a little bit of that. The translucent powder works just like the setting powder, but there's no color to it. And it has also that color correction coverage where it's going to give kind of a light diffusing mechanism to the foundation, and it controls excess shine. It has the light scattering properties in there to help to soften the appearance of those fine lines and imperfections. And you're going to have, with this one, you're going to eliminate any need to try to match the two colors. This was the trick that I did prior to using the setting powder. I always use the translucent powder. So I would do the same thing. I would take the translucent powder, pick it up, mix it with my foundation, and then I would do that. When the silky setting powder came out, I was even more in love with it because it gave just a little bit of color in with my foundation, and it went on. But I still love that translucent look too. So I will take my big old fluffy all over powder brush, and I'll go back over and just take a little bit of it. You could do the same thing one more time with the setting powder if you wanted to do that. Another trick is if you want just a little bit more coverage if that liquid foundation didn't give you quite enough coverage, or maybe you have that little spot that showed up throughout the day and you want to give it a little bit more coverage, you can either take this brush, and if you squeeze it and then pick up the color, it'll give you a little bit more dense of a application with it. Or you can also use our cheek brush, and our cheek brush has a little thumbprint right here. And if you squeeze up on the thumbprint to the top, you can squeeze those bristles together and get a little bit more of a denser brush too, to be able to put that color all over the face. That also works really good if you want to contour with a little bit darker shade right through here. You can contour with that. So let me just look at my notes here and make sure I covered everything. Oh, I have one other thing that I want to show you, and that's the setting spray. The setting spray is the final thing that you do after you've done all of your makeup. You've done your eyes, you've done your foundation, you've done your lip colors, you've done everything, and you just want to set everything for the day. You're just going to take our finishing setting spray, and let me point it at myself and not the camera. Hold it about 18 inches away from your face, so about an arm's length distance, and you're just going to do an X and a plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Out at about an arm's length distance, and it just gives you a mist. Give that about maybe 10 to 15 seconds to dry. That's all it takes. It dries, and then it stays in place all day long. So that's my tricks, ladies. Anybody have questions or comments that they want to make? I'm happy to answer anything that I can answer on you. Are we all muted?
Okay, I unmuted because I wanted to say, consultants, you can put if you have questions in the comments and we can read them.
That was amazing, Karen. I learned a lot. Thank you.
Well, I'm so happy. Now, I will tell you that because I do have oily skin, for those of you that have combination or you have oily skin, this is really a great technique. If you have drier skin, you kind of have to play with it. You might want to mix, like I said, use the luminous foundation versus the matte foundation that I'm using. You can still do the same exact technique. But if your skin is super dry, you may not, it may not work as well for you. So, play with it. I always say that when you put your makeup on and you try something new, it's not a tattoo. It comes right off. Wash it off. Try it. Try something different. So, never be afraid to try with the different products. And that's what I love being about bringing a consultant, is that we get to try all these different products and give the results to our customers, and then we can have our customers try them too. So, any other questions I can answer?
Gosh, I loved everything. I have super oily skin, so I'm glad you clarified that, because I was going like, ooh. But
when I first heard it, Gina, when I first heard this, I went, well, why would I want to put that much, stuff on my face? It literally sucks up the oil. I used to look at women, prior to Mary Kay and prior to using the Mary Kay products, I would look at women and think, I just want to have skin like that. I don't want that, super oily, bumpy look to my skin. And of course, the great thing about the Timewise 3D is no matter which formula you use, if you use the matte formula or you use the luminous formula, it's called Timewise 3D foundation for a reason. It has the 3D complex built into the foundation. So not only are you getting coverage and great foundation, you are getting the skincare built into your foundation. No, that doesn't mean you don't need skincare. You still need your skincare, but it's working overtime throughout the day to still help take care of your skin. So I'm with you, Gina. I was a little bit afraid to try that. And when I did, it's amazing. So you got to try it tomorrow, and then you got to text me and let me know what you
I
think.
will. I'm going to send you a picture. It looks flawless on that site. There's lots of comments in here. So easy to apply. Thanks for that, Karen. Using combination of different products. Great tips of combining them together. Great education. Did learn so much. Love these tips. Nice
Oh,
tips.
I'm
Okay,
so
you're hitting it out of the park. Yay! We all learned some great things. Thank you so much.
Well, you are
Yes,
so
thank you.
welcome. Thank you, ladies, for letting me join you tonight and be part of your evening. And I love that you're doing this. This is so fun and such a great way to educate consultants and their guests.
And we
Yeah,
have the guest on every Wednesday, Karen, so you can come back anytime.
I will do that. I will do that.
All
we
right,
also have
Alice.
a question. Actually, it says, do you mix and match any of the products? Do you mix and match any of the products just used? Well, I think
You
she
mean
needs to
color wise? Do you think she means the colors?
maybe color.
So,
Can you clarify your question, Jamila? I think maybe color.
okay. So, I know what my, for instance, my CC cream color is light to medium. My foundation color is beige N150. So I use a light beige powder. In the summertime, I when with silky powder first came out, I was using the light to medium because I had a little bit, that was, I had a little bit more color to my skin. And so I kind of go back and forth, but I pretty much stick with the same foundation shade unless I get a lot of color.
Okay, yeah, that's what she's asking about is the color. So perfect.
Okay.
Thank
So I'm
you.
not sure if she was a guest or if she was a consultant, but the consultants have comparison charts, matching charts that tell them which foundations to match with which silky powder. And so that would be what I would suggest is that if you are a consultant, just go to MK In Touch and get your comparison chart or your color matching chart. And if you're a guest, ask your consultant. I'm sure she can get you that color combination that you would need.
Yes,
So.
perfect. Thank you. So we have some deals for our guests that are watching, and this is going to be available to you through tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So you have a full 24 and a half hours because it's only 8:30. You have 24 and a half hours to use this deal with your consultant. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys this. Well, I was going to. Hold on a second. You too can do this. All right. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to share screen. All right, so this is your deal, guests. You can mix and match, buy one, get one half off of any of the products she shared tonight. So this is specific for our Beauty Mingle. That's the foundation primer, CC cream, your 3D foundation, the 3 different brushes she showed, and the setting spray. So it's buy one, get one half off, mix and match. So you can choose. Maybe you already have a couple of those products, but you need a few others to get that flawless finish like Karen has. So this is our deal for 24 hours.
Wow.
And just let your consultant know what you want to purchase. Just send her a little text message. She'll be thrilled. All right. So I'm going to, and I'll make sure all the consultants have this so they can have access to the picture. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing, bring us all back. you too can do the behind the scenes on YouTube.
Thank you, Alice. You're doing a great job. We so appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you. Thank
learning.
you.
I'm learning how to. I didn't know how to share screen. I figured that out today. So I knew it had to be possible. Anyways, and we do want to have a giveaway. So we have a CC cream giveaway for, or actually it's not a CC cream. I'm sorry. It's a setting spray giveaway for one of the guests. So if you're a guest, please type your name in the chat right now so we can see all the guests that are on, because you do have to be what, ladies? Present to win. Okay, so if you're a guest, type your name in the chat. Say, I'm a guest. I'm just making sure we're not missing anybody. I've got consultants here. Let's see the guests on.
Okay.
And do any of the directors on have anything else they'd like to share? Karen, I thought you did an awesome job. I'm so excited for my consultants to really try this. Okay, so we have Alice and Melody. Any other guests? I'm going to set up our wheel so we can pick our winner for our setting spray. And we have Alice. I know how to spell that name. It's a great name. All right. And anybody else? I think those are our two guests that are still on. Unless I'm missing a comment. You guys got it all? Okay, now I'm going to share screen again. Let's see if I can do this.
I see a private chat that says something about a Carol, but I don't see a Carol.
Oh, can she not comment again?
Oh, it said Carol, guest of Jamel, but that was in the private.
Oh, in private chat. Okay.
Oh, Marcia was the one that typed that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's just, we have to look on comments.
Yeah, I saw Jamil had Carol as a guest. So, yeah, she says, I'm a guest of Jamil Jack, so it's Carol C.
Is Carol still here? If you are, last chance to get added to the wheel. All right, we're going to give you 30 seconds.
Consultants, look and check for your guests. Make sure.
Yeah, consultants, if they're having trouble commenting, you can
help us out. Let us know if your guests are on so we can add the name to the wheel. All right. Okay, we'll get smooth with this, but it was a great presentation. I'm going to go take off my makeup right now and put it back on before I go to bed.
I want to try it.
just to see how it looks. Right? That's the best time to practice new techniques, when you're not in a hurry rushing off somewhere. But it was really great. It's really great. Okay.
I know Jamel's trying to reach them. Here's our wheel. Can you guys see it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning?
Not quite. Yeah, we're waiting for the internet. There it is. It's coming.
Okay, these are the two people I see on.
Okay.
I love it, Alice. She took notes, Gina.
Yes. Thank you, Alice. So glad you were able to join tonight.
All right, we're going to go ahead. I think the two guests we have on left are Melody and Alice. Melody has learned if you stay till the end, you win prizes. So I'm going to spin. Can you guys see it? I'm sharing screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could see it. There we go.
Oh, check it out. It's her lucky day. Congratulations, Melody.
Yay, Melody.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we are done. Melody, your prize will be in the mail. And just definitely want to thank you all for watching us. Thank you for, bearing with the clunkiness of my StreamYard. I don't know what's going on with it tonight, but we got it figured out. And Karen, you did such an awesome job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
thank
letting
you,
me come on
Karen.
here and share some time with you guys.
I love all those products. I use them all the time. And I love that technique because I didn't learn it until I saw you do it. So we will be on YouTube next Wednesday, new guest director speaker with new tips and tricks next Wednesday. So ask your consultant for the code, share consultants. We have prizes when you have more than 2 guests on. So through the end, they have to stay the whole time. But we want you to win those prizes from us. So definitely join us next week and just get the word out because this series is limited. It's only 5 weeks. This is week 2. So 3 more to go. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Karen. Good night, everybody.
See y'all later.
Good night.
Good night.